Today, we're talking about why we serve God. Now, I really want you to take this to heart because I spent time in my message on Sunday talking about how God is going to hold us accountable. We're talking your skills, your knowledge, your gifts, the abilities in which he's given you. Every believer has received at least one spiritual gift, and he expects us to use that for him. Okay, the word I want to look at is gratitude. Yesterday was love. Today's gratitude. And again, this is that we're just so thankful for everything that God does for us. Look here, 1 Samuel 12:24. He says, only fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart. For consider what great things he has done for you. Wow, that really spells it out. You don't expect to see a Bible verse like that in the Old Testament. So he said, don't fear anybody. We're only supposed to fear God. And he says, and when you think about doing things for him, remember all the good things he has done for you. Everyone wants to do great things for God. The greatest things are the smallest things. Okay, so if you can get into this, I want you to go into a lifestyle of serving. Okay, so all you people, you struggle with discouragement and depression. I hate to tell you this, okay, you think too much about yourself. You're thinking too much about yourself. When I'm trying to get somebody to overcome, like their spouse left them and they ran off with somebody else and they're devastated, or they have had somebody that has died and they miss them, I tell them, I want you to get into serving. I want you to just serve God, serve people, do things for the honor and glory of Jesus Christ, living a humble servant's life. I mean this. God will bless you for this. He really will. Romans 12, verse 11, do not be slothful in zeal. Be fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Okay, now I only talked about this much, but I made a comment about where Jesus is saying, I'm leaving and I'm coming back. And he gave the parable about the talents or pounds. Yeah, he gave to the people. Okay, that was the gifts God gave them. It's not about money, just so you know that. It's about their gift, their abilities. He said, now, when I come back, really what he's saying, look at the second coming of Christ, or you could look at when we get to heaven and stand before the judgment seat of Christ. We have to answer for what we did with what he gave us. Okay, so I talked about at the end of that story, he said, occupy till I come. Okay, so occupying till he comes means you keep busy, don't waste time. Don't be slothful. Don't be lazy. Now here it says, be excited. I looked at that this weekend too. Be excited. Be excited about what God is doing. Serving. You want to be excited serving the Lord. Okay, what God has brought you through. What has he brought you through? Help people through the same thing you went through. People say, well, I don't know what I could do for God. You have a testimony. Some of you, you've been abandoned by both parents. You've been abandoned by one parent. You have a crippling thing going on in your life. You had this really painful thing. There is an army of people out there that could use you. Okay, use that thing you overcame and came through in your testimony to serve God. Okay, so listen, let's serve God. Let's serve God out of gratitude, not just love, that we are so thankful for everything he has done for us.